Hey, what's up guys? Coach Scott and Coach Joe here for our weekly video. We're going to go over 16.3, what we think is going to happen for 16.4, and just our thoughts about it, and take it from there.
Yep.
So Joe, we had power snatches, light power snatches, and only 3-bar muscle ups.
Yep.
So thoughts, complaints?
It was an
go.
interesting workout, you know, because we've seen something similar to this before in the 75-pound snatches, right? When they paired that up with double unders. But the interesting thing about it was the muscle ups, and the muscle ups, the number was so small that you felt like you were just doing snatches the whole time.
Yep.
So you do the 10 snatches, then you do 3 muscle ups, you're like, oh shoot, I'm back on the snatches again.
Yeah.
And after a couple of rounds, you're like, wow, I've pretty much done 40 snatches or 50 snatches without much of a rest at all because the muscle up time was so short.
Exactly, and especially if like muscle ups were flowing really smooth. I mean, if you were the athlete that was like getting maybe 1, maybe 2 together, drop, get back up, you have a little bit of rest between the snatches, but you're right back on those snatches. So the thought was like, we were talking about this, did you do anything special with your grip or did you just hook grip?
I just hook grip.
You just hook grip. So I tried the idea of just doing a full-on kung fu grip on the second round, and it didn't mess with me because I did it twice this time. So I hook grip and I did the regular grip, whatever, and it was fine. It didn't make any better or worse difference on. Hold on a second, but that was I think the thought of just going for 7 minutes was the battle on that one, because you've got a really light bar.
Yep.
And it was just who can move the fastest, but who can just stay moving.
Yep.
You know?
Well, who can move it's stay moving, but then move fast enough so that you can buy yourself time at the end, and then not go so fast that you can't continue to do your muscle ups is what ended up happening. I felt like if I screwed up and went too fast, then I had to wait too long before I jumped on the bar to do the muscle ups.
Yeah, totally. So, okay, so now we have bar muscle ups and snatches out of the way, and so we haven't seen deadlifts and push presses and handstand push-ups.
Thrusters.
Rowing.
Yeah.
Forgot about that one.
I think there's a chance that they'll do a repeat with the thruster rowing workout. Although I hope they don't, because that was pretty darn painful.
Yeah.
But I could see that being something they do, especially with the whole Froning and Fraser thing.
And Ben Smith also?
And Ben Smith.
Oh shoot, that's week 5, right? Or the last one?
Week 5, yeah. Which maybe since Ben Smith is in there, they won't do that. But it seemed like it was a really big rivalry between the Fraser and Froning 2 years ago.
Yeah.
When they were going back and forth on video and whatnot, so.
Yeah, I've been hearing people talk about like the deadlift box jump workout.
That'd be cool.
So that's, maybe a version of that has come up. But then again, we haven't repeated anything.
Nope.
So we can see what happens there. So.
Yeah. And we're probably gonna have a chipper.
Yes.
At some point, we're gonna have a chipper. So it would be hard to repeat some of the chippers that we've seen in the past.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them had muscle ups in them, right?
Yep.
So we probably won't see a double muscle up, even though ring and bar are a little different. I'm guessing it's gonna be a new chipper.
Yeah. You like the chipper, or do you like the for time thing, or do you like like how they did the thruster and the rowing? You like that, or do you like kind of like an AMRAP?
I like the for time myself, because then it sets a goal in my mind of like getting to that particular spot as soon as I can.
Totally.
But we
who
don't
knows?
really see them that often.
Yeah. Well, cool guys. Hey, those are our thoughts for this week, you guys. We went over our snatches and our muscle ups. We gave our ideas, what we think is going to happen. We'd love to hear what you guys think is going to happen, maybe if you comment below. But, as always, guys, we will see you next week with our thoughts about 16.4, and then we'll put our predictions for 16.5.
Yeah, and if you want to come visit our gym, check out our free week pass. Go to the website, stonewaycrossfit.com, and it will be right there.
Right there for you guys, and if you want to join us for a Friday Night Lights, that would be cool also. So,
Yep.
Thanks for joining with us, guys, and we'll see you next week.